players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nags here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. Looking forward to this break here. We got Kakawow dual case. Pick your character. This one's going to be fun here. Let's have some fun. 20 boxes. 20 boxes. So be sure to drop in, say hello. We still got ourselves a full night. Tonight. So be sure to head over to the app, check it out. We got football randoms with JJ McCarthy, helmet giveaway. We have credentials hockey. We got new release Pokemon. We have baseball random with the Brooks Lee bat. We got high-end baseball, pick your team. A little bit of everything. 20 boxes. Derek's out here in the shop closing out the break. Doesn't even know it's 2 cases. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Let's get someone to say hello. Who's watching with me? I got 7 left in Inception plus Series 2 Mixer. 7 left. I'm going to go $15 off all spots. Not a whole lot left in that one. Let's get that one closed out. And then we got 22 left in the high-end Mixer. That one's going to be fun. Let's do 2 boxes at a time. I don't know what happened to my other knife. I don't know what happened to it. Shiny Disney Cosmos. Lots and lots of goodies here for this one. Six left in the Inception Series 2 mixer. Looks like our poster is going to be right here on top. Those will all be going to one spot, sketch or numbered, and the base ones. It's kind of a good spot to get. You know you're going to get at least 20 cards, right? At least 20 booklets. The reason we did it that way, me and Emil built it out that way, is just because there's so many booklets with so many different things on. Like the Incredibles has all of the Incredible characters, or Winnie the Pooh, for instance. Here we go. Let's do the booklet. We'll just get through the booklet right away. It's going to be Zootopia. Zootopia there. The real rodents. The rodents. All poster collection booklets. Those will all be going to Flan. I'm just going to stash those right away, Flan. We don't need to go. We're not going to go through them all a second time. Whatever. I'll just stash them over here. We'll get the other one too. So like, for instance, this one, these will be split between Judy and Nick on the base cards. There is Alice in Wonderland. That's a cool one. Alice in Wonderland. All right. Now we're getting started. And our first parallel is going to be Bullseye. Bullseye, 33 out of 100. 33 out of 100 there. A little Toy Story action. I wanted to grab a bunch of those Toy Story spots. I loved Toy Story growing up. There is, oh, hold on, Cinderella. My watch kept going crazy. Urkel from Luca. There's Piglet. Merlin, Sword in the Stone, and Rapunzel from Tangled. Rapunzel, that is 349. That's going to be a tough one to beat. 349 out of 365 there for the high number. Rapunzel. And we got our first princess. It is Ariel. 92 out of 188. 92 out of 188, Ariel. Ariel is going to, I think it's top load. Ariel going to top load. On the board, first box, Derek. There's our die cut is Luigi. And Nanny. Nanny from Lilo and Stitch. Box 2. Ooh, I like that one. How about Mufasa? Mufasa 363. What was that one? Here, I didn't think we were going to top that one, and we top it with the next box. 363 out of 365. Now, that one is going to be even harder. Mufasa there to top our high number. Not many more higher than that one. Only 2 of them to be exact. And next up is Honey Lemon. Nate never misses. Nate, here's your Honey Lemon. 24 out of 45. Nate and his Honey Lemon. 24 out of 45. He's like, I don't even know who she is, but I picked her. We all know why Nate picked her. The Beast. Here's Logan Webb, a.k.a. Carl Fredrickson. Pumbaa. There is Matthias. Frozen. And nice. That's awesome. That's going to be out of 25. How about 20 out of 25 Stitch? Close your eyes, Brendan. 20 out of 25. Stitch throwing the snowball. It's going to be our low number as well for now. And Jiminy Cricket. Die cut. That one looks different. Maybe not. Maybe they all have that. I will get all those top loaded as well, all the die cuts. And Ham, going to be our first 2 boxes. Oh, I like those two. That was 2 good boxes right there. That was 2 good boxes. Who's gonna say hello in the chat? Who's watching? I need someone to at least say hello. Hopefully everyone's having a good Saturday. There's the professor. Professor's in the house. How's it going? All right, give me 1 second before we keep going. I gotta check that high-end mixer. Did just go 5. We'll go 5 off it just to get it going. Just to get a little bump. Give it a little bump. How was your Saturday going? I do need someone to close out that next break, though. Down to 1. Was that not the one? Was that the one we just got, Glenn, or a different one? Yeah, I'm having a good weekend. I mean, as good of a weekend as I have being stuck. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy ripping sports cards with everyone, but everyone enjoys being at home a little bit more than work, right? I mean, granted, this is easy work. Okay. All right, let's see if we can find that last one for you then. I mean, that's a cool spot. You know you're going to get 20. You know you're going to get 20 poster cards. You have a potential chance at a sketch poster, and then also the ones that are numbered out of 25. I think that's a great spot to grab. My fingers are going to be tired by the end of this one, though. They're not the easiest packs to open. All right, our next 2 posters going to be Mickey and Friends. Oh, that's a cool one. Old school Mickey there. About to get eaten by some hippos. Mickey about to get eaten by the hippo. And Cinderella, Cinderella. Next poster. So the number ones, Brendan will say they'll be in gold. It'll be like a gold border. All right, here we go. We got a red coming up. These are such cool parallels. Daisy Duck. Daisy Duck, 48 out of 75. Daisy sat forever. Daisy Duck going to top load. Top load's rolling right now. I just heard him. Isabella from Encanto, 342 out of 365. There is Scar. And Tiana, Princess and the Frog. Princess and the Frog. I can hear him getting excited out there. There's another bullseye. And nice. Simba. Simba, 25 out of 100. That's a cool card. Who took the Simba spot? Simba is going to O-Gold. Fix it, Felix. Fix it, Felix. There is Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame. And Russell. One of the cutest kids in all of Disney movie right here. Sweetest little boy. Just all he wants to do is get his badge. He just wants to walk. He just wants to walk Mr. Fredrickson across the road. That's all he wanted to do. Prince Philip. Envy. And Cinderella, Cinderella. Another princess out of 188. Look at that, we're getting all the princesses with their little masks on. And we are all full in that next break. I like it. Just getting my next break pulled up so I can kind of keep an eye on it. We'll put all the we'll get the princess pile going right there. Simba. Olaf. And Cusco. Or Cusco. Cusco from Emperor's New Groove. 129 out of 365. Ham. Toy Story. And Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse, 11 out of 45. There we go. Minnie Mouse. I think the same person took Minnie and Mickey. Tom looking for some Peter Pan. All right, let's find some Peter Pan for you, Tom. Minnie Mouse. Going to Warzone. That's our new low number. That's just a fun showcase. Lotso. Don't get me wrong, I love sports cards, but I could rip this stuff all day. So I got 22 left. 22 left in the high-end mixer. Like I said, we got a half case of credentials. Brought back some Mosaic. Everyone was asking for some Mosaic basketball. Mosaic basketball may be the product of the year. I'm telling you guys. Mosaic basketball, the new configuration is unreal. How good this stuff is. So don't sleep on that. We do not have much of it. Mosaic was one of my favorite releases. Mosaic and Phoenix were my two favorite releases every year for football. And then Mosaic for Phoenix doesn't have basketball. But two very, very underrated. Like, I'm talking, like, I personally like Mosaic more than Prism. I would rip Mosaic over Prism any day. Call me crazy, but when you look at the different price points, and then how good Mosaic is this year, I will rip Mosaic. We got the patch autos in there this year. They got the Kobe Bryant tribute parallels, gold vinyls. Come on. We got, look at that. We got a star-studded showcase already. Definitely a thick one in there. Whose fur are we gonna have? Whose fur are we gonna have in that pack? My fingers hurt. Alright, here we go. There is Zootopia. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I like that one. Flash, flash, 100-yard dash. You can't rush love. That's a great one. That's one of the most underrated. That's one of the most underrated scenes in all of Disney movies is when they go to the DMV and the sloths are working there. It is absolutely incredible, that scene. And Mickey and Friends. Walt Disney Pluto. Oh, no problem, John. No problem. I picked a bad picture. That was my fault. Yeah, we got Mufasa. Mufasa's up there. And our first auto, Anna. That's cool. That is cool. 8 out of 100. 8 out of 100. Where's Anna at? Anna going to John Samuelson. Nice time to show up, buddy. Nice time to show up. 8 out of 100. So that's our new low number as well. Sorry, Honey Lemon. Nate, you can get mad at me, but Honey Lemon is not a main character. So we're doing that. Are we bumping the print? I guess we just got to bump the princesses. Just keep working our way. Working our way down. There is Tiana. Princess and the Frog, 135 out of 365. And that's sweet. Alice, 5 out of 5. Alice going to Flan. There you go, Flan. How awesome is that card? 5 out of 5. That's cool. 5 out of 5, Alice. All right, well, that one didn't last very long. The storm was bad last night. Cooper. Fox and the Hound. There's Yoki from Big Hero 6. Die cut Russell. I mean, look how cute he is. He's a cute little boy. And here we go. Our fur. Our fur is Daisy Duck. 18 out of 155 on our relic. I love it. Daisy Duck. It must be her bow. Must be her bow. Must be a bow relic. Alice is your favorite? Daisy Duck. Gulia from Luca. There's Randall Boggs. Monsters, Inc. And Goofy. That is 63 out of 100. Man, we need like a triple level showcase here. There's Syndrome from Incredibles. Pinocchio. And Joy. Inside Out. I like that blue. Blue color match, too. Flan, that's definitely a blue color match. There is Mirabelle. Encanto, 12 out of 365. Die cut is Marlin. Nemo's dad. Baloo. Jungle Book. And look at that, it's Hipster Mickey. Hipster Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse, 56 out of 100. Definitely looks like a hipster Mickey Mouse. And the Fairy Godmother. That's going to bring us to 4 boxes left in case 1. I definitely wish we had like a double-decker, triple-decker showcase because we could have all the princesses, Goofy, Mickey, the whole gang. We could have the whole gang up there right now. So I think I might just, we're going to have so many of these. I think I'm just going to stash them for now. We are going to have so many of those. Just worry about the numbered stuff in the die cuts. So it looks like 22 left in the high-end mixer. Like I said, I did go $5 off those teams. 8 left in the new release Pokemon. 17 left in the football, $49 Panini football mixer there with the J.J. McCarthy helmet. So whoever gets the Vikings in that one will receive the McCarthy helmet. 16 left in the baseball random, the $39 baseball random with Brooks Lee. Same mixer we ran earlier. Really cool mixer, actually, for nice, cheap. You know, here you can win a Brooks Lee bat. So whoever gets the Twins in that one will receive the bat. We got 22 left in Mosaic Basketball. 48 left in Main Event Special. Tonight is the main event. Holloway versus Dustin Poirier. So whoever wins that fight will be the MVP buyback. I believe both of those spots are gone, but still a loaded checklist from there. Just a little 6-box half case, so a lot cheaper than the other stuff we ran. And then looks like 13 left in a full case of Credentials Hockey, and 8 left in the $29 Top Signature Class Random Teams. So it's going to be a fun night. We are just getting started. It's been a good afternoon. We are going to keep it rolling. You guys don't have to, hey Tay-Tay. You guys don't have to worry about listening to Amel all night, so definitely makes for a better Saturday night, right? Don't tell him I said that. Actually tell him. I'm fine with that. I'm excited for that Topps high-end mixer, too. Some boxes I haven't got to rip in a long time. Tribute in there. Got Topps Chrome Sapphire there. You got that Cal Raleigh chase to the Mariners. His stuff is going bonkers. All right. I not gonna lie, my arms are tired already from opening these. There is Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty there. I was there with my son last night. Were you at the Pokemon night? Mickey and Friends. Donald Duck. So like I said, these do not go to the spot of the character. These are all their own spot. So they will all go to the poster collection. Just made it a lot easier. Doug. That's another great character. You think you traded with him? Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse, that's a sweet card right there. 7 out of 45. Rockstar Mickey. First we had Hipster Mickey, now we got Rockstar. Yeah, he doesn't really know what he's doing. I told him, I actually I bought him a couple sets, I bought him the binder collection and the poster collection for him to open. And then I actually took Nate had a bunch of Pokemon cards here that he left that never took home. So I actually took them from Nate and gave them to my son and told him to go trade them for whatever he wanted. I'm like, don't worry about the value of them. Just go get something cool. Go get something you like. So he doesn't know Linguini there. He doesn't really know value or what's good, what's bad. He just likes trading. So he had a good time. Aliens, the Claw. Tuck Tuck. And Copper. Fox and the Hound. That is 360 out of 365. Were you trading with him on the floor? Oh, that's awesome. That's probably going to be a pretty big card right there. Aladdin going to Flan. 3 out of 25 on the green peacock. Three out of 25. He's got the kind of red. He's got the kind of longer hair on top, and he likes to dye his hair red. Bo Peep. Sally. What's up, Warzone? Yeah, you got your Mickey. You got Mickey and Minnie, right? Yeah. Let's keep on pulling some Mickey and Minnies. Let's keep pulling some Mickeys and Minnies for you. 22 from the movie Soul. There is our Edna Mode from Incredibles. And we got Bo Peep. That's a cool card. Bo Peep is 31 out of 100. I'm telling you, I could rip case and case and case of this stuff. Mowgli, just fun. Puts a smile on my face. Prince Charming. And that's cool. 14 out of 225, which is weird. This is numbered higher than some of those other things, but they're a lot harder to pull. Another Mickey Mouse there. 14 out of 225. Sally from Cars. And Belle, another princess. 18 out of 188. 18 out of 188. Eeyore. Two boxes left in case one. Oh, the person with the Mufasa with the getting into their first break. Welcome, Richie Baba with their first break. Congratulations there on the Mufasa. All right, here we go. Boxes 9 and 10. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, he was pretty excited about that binder. Like he's got a bunch of like graded cards at home and stuff that he has on his desk that are just on card stands. But he's never really gone and traded like that before. Mickey, that's a cool one. Bone Trouble. Pluto there, so yeah, he was excited. He was like putting all his base cards in there. It's like, you don't need to put all those in there. Frozen. There is Anna, Sved, Kristoff, and Olaf on that one. See, that's why we didn't want to do... that's why we made all these one spots for ones like that. It's like, you got 4 characters on one card. We'll be here randoming all day. I'll have to run 1,000 randoms. All right. Maybe not 1,000. There's Yelana from Frozen. And red, Donald Duck. Donald Duck, 43 out of 75. Little firefighter Donald. It's firefighter Donald. It's 5 of them in trades. Very nice. There's Belle. Rex. Timon. And Simba. Another Simba. 354 out of 365. And Minnie. There's Hipster Minnie. We had Hipster Mickey earlier. Now we got the hip matching Hipster Minnie for you, Warzone. Minnie Mouse out of 100. Bolt. And Forky. Lilo from Lilo and Stitch, 91 out of 100. King Candy, 103 out of 365. Captain Hook. There's Captain Hook. Now we need to find Peter Pan for Tom. Doc. Cusco. And Rip Card. Rip Card. 20 out of 149. Cinderella. Rip it. Rip it. Rip it. Rip it. See if he hears me. He's out in the shop. He's out in the shop. Rip it. Rip it. Rip it! Rip it! Rip it! Rip it! Yeah! We get to rip it. We get to rip it. He's out in the shop watching. That's why I was so loud. Sorry about that. Remy. And, oh, it's cute. Little Boo. Little Boo. All right, he said we can rip it. I think almost every case of this I've done, I've somehow saved the rip card for the last box. I don't know how that keeps happening. Everybody loves a little peer pressure. Everybody loves a little peer pressure, right? Oops. They are definitely not as easy to rip as Allen Ginter's, that's for sure. All right, but here we go. Cinderella, Cinderella. What kind of mini auto? Let's get our tobacco sleeves ready. I know we have some around here. Where are they? I'll find them later. I know we have some. There they are. Too old for this. All right, time to do a little surgery. I don't like that knife. That knife's too big. All right. They're not as easy as Allen and Ginter's. Come on, baby. No. It's... No, I haven't even touched the mini. Don't yell at me like that. No peeking. No peeking. Ooh, that's the first non-auto I've seen. It is Tiana. That is a cool card. That is a beautiful looking card. It's got like this shine to it. Tiana. Hey, I didn't even touch the card. Like, I'm trying not to blind you, but I'm trying to, it's almost got like a galaxy look to it. Looks like the galaxy. That will be going to the Cinderella spot. All right. We did it. Case one. My fingers are tired. Who wants to come rip for me? $10 down, 10 to go. Maybe a Cosmo look? Oh, aren't you a wise guy? Aren't you a wise guy, Jazz? How did Jazz... Hey, Jazz, question for you. How did Jazz Chisholm do in that home run derby? How'd your boy Jazz Chisholm do in that home run derby? Just curious. Maybe a He says maybe a Cosmo look. Maybe. That's your girl, Tay-Tay? You like Tiana? Jazz did as well as I was worried Buxton would do. Yeah. I thought Buxton would do well. I thought he would do pretty well. Cards are backwards in this pack, in these packs. Okay. All right, here we go. Case 2. There is Onward. Onward. Hanging out with their dad. I don't know where the other one's down farther in that box. Let's go. Pumbaa. That is 354 out of 365. Sleepy. Pocahontas. Pocahontas, 19 out of 188. Lightning McQueen. That's cool. Buzz Lightyear. Void. Incredibles. Geppetto. Pinocchio. Tiana. And that's cool. That's a cool one. How about Huey, Dewey, and Louie? 55 out of 100. Prince Philip. Envy. And there's our poster. Bugs Life. Oh, that's a cool one. From the creators of Toy Story. There's Sadness. 71 out of 75. I like the reds. The reds look really good. You don't talk about Bruno. 12 out of 365. We don't talk about Bruno, no. Oaken, he's a good character too in Frozen. Simba. Olaf. Sally. And Dory out of 45. That's a good one. 14 out of 45. Finding Dory. Short-term memory loss. Suffer from short-term memory loss. So I'm running a little behind, so I'm just going to sleeve up the rest of these after. Look at these guys, 747. Jake, you see this? 747 guys are turning TV off already to go home. All right, 8 left. How are we looking on the rest of the night? How are we looking? 19 left in the high-end mixer, it looks like. 6 left in Pokemon. 15 left in that football. That's a pretty loaded $49 mixer there, guys. We got 3 full hobby boxes, plus the downtown chase there with the Optic Retail. We got 16 left in the Brooks Lee Bat giveaway. 19 left in Mosaic Basketball. 48 left in UFC. 13 left in Credentials. And 8 left in the nightcap there. The $29 nightcap. That's the one you just... the $29 nightcap is the one where you purchase at the end of the night. Go to bed and hope you wake up the next morning with a Jaden Daniels auto. That's that break right there. Or a Caleb Williams, or a Bo Nix, or a Drake May. It's like, oh, yep, just like last call. Last call, grab a spot in the $29 mixer and wake up the next morning with hopefully a big one. It's a nice little cheap chase at the end of the night. Six, more like 4. Shop will be closed at 4 o'clock, Jake. Let's be real. They are a bunch of slackers. They've been sitting out here watching the break. Were you the one in the shop ripping pack by pack? Was that you in the shop ripping pack by pack, Tay? Tuck Tuck. Elsa. He's coming. Aurora. Another Onward. Nope, not you. Did you bought a box today? I'm not sure if they put it on the TV or not. They're probably too lazy to do that, Jake. And that's sweet. That is awesome. The Aliens, 19 out of 25. I love that card. Hanging out with the birdies. They're playing a little badminton. Aliens going to Tugboat. That is an awesome card. No, that's fine. That's fine. You guys got to buy your boxes wherever you can. Dolores, I was just curious if I saw you. That's all. Happy. Aliens. Embarrassment. And rip card. Rip card. Moana. That's why you hit the 101. Moana, Adam, 2525. Where are you at, Adam? Rip it, rip it, rip it. Moana, 13 out of 149. Up. Russell, Doug, and Mr. Fredrickson. We need Adam. We need Adam. Adam, the people want to see it. Fix It Felix. You obviously get what's inside the card. Grumpy. Pocahontas out of 7 out of 188. Sure. I see how it is. Flynn Rider. I'm going to remember that next time you're at Pokemon Night. John Smith. Cheshire Cat. Disgust. Nemo. And Alberto from Luca. 74 out of 100. All right, $10 off. All spots in the high-end mixer. Very nice. I haven't pulled any numbered poster collections yet out of this. Come on. Rapunzel. Shere Khan. There is Angel. That is 75 out of 100. Lilo and Stitch. Poster collection is up. The Wilderness Explorers. Russell. Next up is Vanellope, 131 out of 365. Wreck-It Ralph. Shurkan die cut. Screen Slaver. Put my stuff in the wrong stack. Jiminy Cricket. We got a red coming up. It is, oh, that's cool. Envy on the red. Envy, that is 8 out of 75. The reds are looking really good. Envy on the red. And Lady Tremaine. Poster collection is turning red. We got the red panda. The red panda there. Bruce. Mother Gothel. 350 out of 365 from Tangled. There's Goofy on the die cut. Eeyore. And Pocahontas. Pocahontas. 52 out of 100. 52 out of 100. It's like the third Pocahontas parallel. Mowgli. Prince Charming. 22. And speak of Pocahontas, that is 5 out of 5. Wow. 5 out of 5 Pocahontas. That is awesome. Pocahontas is going to O Gold. And nice red Mickey. Red Mickey, 28 out of 75. 4 boxes left. Who's still with me? Five. I think they just cracked one for the shop, and I think we might have 2 sealed left. I think. We've had a numbered Dolores and a numbered Cusco, I believe. Farju. I don't think the other ones. I don't think. I don't know, there's been a lot of parallels. What's up, Warzone? Warzone with another nice Mickey. There's our, whose fur are we going to have this time in that thick one? It is definitely very underrated. I agree. Me and Emil were talking about that yesterday, actually. Oh man, my fingers are getting tired. Oh, look at Jazz Chisholm is back. All right, here we go. Magnificent. Heimlich. And I'm jealous. Tugboat, I'm jealous. 18 out of 45. This is my favorite card in the set. Bruce. Bruce out of 45. I love that card. Luigi. And Wally. That's fine. They can bench me, Jake. I'll go home. I'll go home for the rest of the night. How about Nate breaks for you guys tonight? There's Marie from Aristocats. 342 out of 365. There is Yelana. And my goodness, the Pocahontas spot. The Pocahontas spot out of 45. So they got out of 100, 2 of them out of 188, and then an auto out of 5. That spot is crushing. Just pile it all up, right? Jake, send me to the bench, please. Christoph. Lazzo. I agree. I need a weather update, too. There's Baloo. Fairy Godmother. Joy. Syndrome. And our Relic Marie. Marie from Aristocats. Look at a little cat fur. Hopefully it's not real. Hopefully it's not real cat fur, right? Marie from Aristocats on our die cut. Next poster is Cars 2. I wasn't a fan of this one, I'll be honest. I was not a fan of Cars 2. One was really good. Two I was not a fan, and then but 3 was pretty good. Daisy Duck die cut. Angel, 129 out of 365. Pinocchio, and Snow White. Snow White, 72 out of 188. That's a good card. That is a good looking card. Snow White out of 188. Two boxes left. $17 left in that high-end mixer. $11 left in football. $16 left in the $39 Topps random. Mosaic basketball still looking good at $19. UFC. When is that fight? What time is that fight at? I assume it's on pay-per-view. I don't ever watch UFC, so I don't know. But I would assume it's going to be on pay-per-view. Last 2 boxes here. I appreciate everyone, as always, for the great fill on this one. It was fun. It was fun, like I said. I could rip this stuff all the time. Oh, for sure. It definitely does. That looks too nice to be numbered that high. I agree. I agree. That one's got the Cosmo look to it. Kind of like that Tiana Mini did. All right, last 2 boxes. Mini Ice Bass? I agree. I agree, Jake. Should have something. Remy. Slinky Dog. Like, oh, that one had like a shine to it. Ratatouille. Oh, that's a cool one. Ratatouille. He's dying to become a chef. Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph. That is 363. I think that's going to tie. It is. Wreck-It Ralph tying the high number there in the last 2 boxes. Ooh, Merlin on the die cut out of 20. 13 out of 20 on the die cut. Merlin from Sword in the Stone. And Ariel. I think we started the break off with this same card. 1. There's our new low number. 1 out of 188, Ariel. Bye, Aladdin. Sadness. Flick. Mufasa. And Chippendale. Breakdancing Chippendale. That is 93 out of 100. Last box. Let's get another face smile. Alice. Pocahontas die cut. Bolt. Mother Gothel. Let's get another face smile. Pocahontas. And like I said, let's get another. Oh, nice. You don't mess with Bruno. No, no. We don't talk about Bruno. No. We don't talk about Bruno. No. Bruno is going to Big Jerry Dog. 34 out of 100. And poster collection up. We don't talk about... That's going to be stuck in my head all night now. Way to go. Way to go, Bruno. And Mickey Mouse. $188 out of 225. Mickey. There's the DM. What does that mean? DMCA strike? I don't even know what that means, Jake. I'm not very smart. Anger. And final parallel. Donald Duck roasting a hot dog. Donald Duck 66 out of 75 to wrap us up. There it is. I appreciate everyone. A lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun. Let me stash these poster collections. We're not going to go through all those again. All right. Pocahontas, Daisy Duck, Yelana, Shere Khan, Goofy, Grumpy, Happy, Oaken, Sleepy, Bolt, Remy, Bo Peep, Sally, Russell, Marlin, Esmeralda, Ham, Luigi, and Jiminy Cricket. Oh, maybe I'll get our Facebook group taken down again. Marie, Angel, Mother Gothel, Vanellope, Fix-It Felix Jr., Dolores, Bruno, Pumbaa, Simba, King Candy, Copper, Tiana, Maribel, Isabel, Cusco, and Rapunzel. I'm already mentioned in the Attorney General's office, so might as well add me to that too. All right, there it is. Marie, Moana rip card, Cinderella rip card, and it had the Tiana mini inside of it. These are out of 225. 2 Mickeys. These are really cool parallels here. Snow White, Belle, Cinderella, and Ariel. Those are all out of 188. Out of 100, Chip and Dale, Angel, Alberto, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, Lilo, Minnie Mouse, Bo Peep, Goofy, Mickey Mouse, Simba, and Bullseye. 75, Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Envy, Sadness, and Donald. Out of 45, we got Bruce, Dory, Honey Lemon, and Merlin. Onto our showcase, we got Anna and Bruno here on our Face Smile autographs. How about 5 out of 5 Alice? That is a cool blue right there. We got some greens out of 25. We got the Aliens. We got Stitch, and we got Aladdin. How about Daisy Duck relic there, a little bow relic, and then Daisy Duck out of 75. We got Mickey and Minnie here, the rock star and the dancer, both out of 45, and now we are road tripping. I will we'll update the leaderboard. I'll show you guys the leaderboard a little bit later. I'm just going to try to play catch up right now. Our high numbers are going to be Wreck-It Ralph and Mufasa, 363 and 363. So Mufasa was going to Richie Baba. Come on, computer. No problem. Thank you, Professor. Come on. There we go. And Wreck-It Ralph is going to S. Becker. All right, our low is going to be Ariel, 1 out of 188. Ariel, I believe, was top load. Yep. And then Money Mid hit of the break. The Pocahontas spot absolutely crushed. 2 out of 188, out of 100, out of 45, and then 5 out of 5 on the Face Smile autograph. The Pocahontas spot was... Where are you? Going to O Gold. All right. So that is all put in. I appreciate everyone as always, and I'll see you guys back here in just a few minutes with the next break. Head over to the app. Check out what we got left, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Hanging out with you some more. Feeling